What's going on, guys? Y'all asked for it, we heard y'all, and we're finally gonna do it. We're gonna give away one of my personal favorite cars out of my personal collection. From today up until May 31st, every dollar that you spend at themurdernova.com gets you entered in the chance to win my 87 Buick Limited T-Type plus $10,000.
What's going on, everybody? NPK season 2024 is here. We are here in Maple Grove, here in, I think it's Moton, Pennsylvania is what they call this place. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I do that occasionally.
White Murder Nova. If you didn't see the live feed or you haven't seen the video from last week, Shawn's reaction, let us know what you think of it. If you have seen it, let us know again, tell us what you think. It's definitely different. I think I can speak for us all when I say we love it. The guys are getting the wheelie bars cleaned up. We got to put them back on. We had them off because his thing had to go into Ryan's trailer with his car to go to RK to get the hole cut in the front end that we showed you in the last video. So didn't have time to get them put back on before we left. So they're doing it now, and then we'll get this thing ready to go for the weekend. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Share the channel, comment on the video, like the video, all of that good stuff.
We appreciate it. It helps us keep the channel growing. And we'll talk with Shawn here in just a minute and see what he thinks about this weekend and this upcoming season. Daddy Dave got the Audi here. And he added turbos to his Pro Charger combination.
Never gonna, no matter where you're at, you ain't never gonna run that thing out of fuel. I like that.
What do you think about this rig?
That's what I told him. I said, man, I'm just trying to see what 5,000 horsepower looks like.
I mean, right there.
I don't know.
You're in the wrong pit.
Right there. Turbos, huh?
I'm sure I can do that.
Yeah.
Turbos, huh?
Ryan,
Well, see you later.
Well, see you later.
this is what you came up
Ryan Martin wrecked the Pro Charger thing.
with. I don't know that I was
He did, and then got out.
He did, and then he
got
bounced
out. He did. He wrecked that whole program.
Let me show you something.
And then bounced out. And then bounced out. I'm really hoping that right now he's going to wreck the whole screw for everybody, too.
I promise I'll plan it on. I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm
Hey, Ryan doesn't realize that he's still on our team.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm on a lot of teams. I know. Trust me.
It's funny because everybody's like, well, and I got this same question after we all went testing. Well, what do you think?
Let's put headers on.
Well, without telling you anything, let's just see which car Ryan brings to fucking
And
NPK.
return them.
I mean, that'll tell you something right there.
He's got both of them, don't he?
No. I bring it
No,
on.
there's no sense in bringing that Pro Charger car.
Hey, no, listen.
I tested with him, and everybody's like, "Well, how did Ryan's deal go?" Well, let's just see which one he brings.
So what do we got here? Like, what is this? I mean, I understand it's an Audi with a Hemi and turbos, but like,
Let me tell you, going off the rumors, what it is. All right, 590 plus cubic inches.
Bam.
That's got to add weight.
Twin
Nope, it's not even allowed.
98s. Twin 90, well, but Dave's not going to tell everybody that.
Oh yeah, I told him I was going to
Twin
pump him.
98s. And so far it's made 5,300 on the dyno. But then it broke the dyno and the car because it made so much
But
power.
then I heard he went like 220 to the 8.
See, I didn't hear any times yet. Have you ever had?
I got some inside info.
I literally have not sat in that seat and grabbed the button once.
I love all.
Maybe that was just a rumor that I made up.
100%. There's so many. NPK is the worst about
It's
rumors.
like the high school fucking lunchroom
as
again.
soon as you get out here, there's 5 people standing at your door waiting to tell you on all the rumors that are going around.
Yeah.
I've heard all kinds of stuff about Jim Howe's stuff.
I have not driven it.
He's only got to weigh
Yeah.
2650
Like
and all
you
that
haven't
stuff.
spooled
Dude,
it at
that's a
all?
Hemi.
No.
It's a Hemi.
Man,
But
it's spools though,
I
right?
did- It is. It's got Hemi
Did
heads
not
on
a
it.
dyno.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Three times.
the country was saying
Before
Hemi
it
has no
broke.
bolt on it. So I may have
It's a
misunderstood.
hemispherical head.
It's a Hemi head.
Where is the spark plug at on that head?
Up top.
It is
In the middle.
right here in the middle. That's
Just
the
like
Hemi.
these.
That is the Hemi.
Just like yours.
Yeah.
Like yours.
That is the Hemi.
No, I know. This is not me arguing for him. I'm just telling you what they're saying. He's saying.
Yeah.
And in big countries over here, he's like, oh, that can't work. There's no way that's legal. And I'm like,
He said if he only weighs 2650, he's going to run over everybody.
well, if he does.
He's been
then
saying that
go
for
get a rule
3
adjustment.
years.
Yeah, but exactly right. And if you go and do it,
Yeah,
then okay.
but do it.
That's
How
cool,
many
go
times
do
have
it.
you told everyone you're going to run over this whole field?
Every
even though
year.
we
He
said,
tells me every day.
Yeah, but I mean, we
run y'all over.
We, no, no,
Okay.
no.
And we just go, all right.
No, we
We're
have-
group text
we
just
have
us
said it
3,
for
and
him.
he says it all the
We
time.
have said it for him.
all the time.
He tells us to quit. He's like, y'all might as well just
Hey,
quit.
so
Are y'all still
listen,
showing up or what?
Listen, I'm gonna wreck all y'all.
I am
didn't
gonna
see
say-
y'all's text messages.
I'm going to say one thing right now. 2 years ago, Ryan told me I needed to work on my program. Everybody else cried about it. Actually, I don't know if he said it to me. It was more like a blanket statement.
No,
You-
probably
you
said
were
it
under
to
the
you.
blanket.
I felt like he was looking at me whenever he said it like this. And you know what I did? You know what I did? I worked on my fucking program. And here we are. You can take it how you want, man. You can act like a baby, and you can throw a fit about it, and you can say, "Oh, that's bullshit," you know, or you could go out and work on your program.
Hey, listen, I get and people take offense to that comment.
They do.
But
I've never seen so many people take offense to
kind
one
little
comment.
country, kind little country.
It's like calling people that tell them that they're
I
fat.
guess it is.
That's like going, man, bitch, you're fat.
I
That's
get
just
it.
as bad.
There
All
too.
I'm trying to say is,
Well,
I
I wanted him to know that we were talking to a female.
Okay.
You know.
But what it comes down to is
You
like
can
if
lose
you've
weight
got
or you can cry
all
about
the right if you have all the right stuff and you bought motors and Proline and you're all the right people, whatever that is, Carl Stevens, whatever.
Stop. That's not Carl Stevens.
That's not Carl. My bad. Okay. Whoever is your motor of choice, okay, right? Whoever that is.
Yeah.
You got all the right stuff, and then you have to complain about the other guy that has the same stuff next to you, that he's doing something not right, that's unfair because he's going faster.
You should work on your
Yeah,
program.
work on that shit.
That's what I heard.
It's always the thing.
You never said that about me behind out my back a lot, dude.
I've never had. Man,
I always shit on Ryan.
me and
but
you
it's
are
all
me and you are good enough friends that if I got something to tell you, I'm just gonna tell you.
100%.
And then we laugh.
Yeah, and then we
Then we're gonna laugh.
we're gonna laugh about
I'll be
it.
like, Ryan, you're such an asshole.
Yeah.
But you right. But you right.
Yeah.
So it made 3 pools, right?
Make 3 pulls.
Are the horsepower numbers a secret, or was it? Can you say like a lot or
The
a
last
little?
one, it ran through first gear, just clicked into second, broke everything, and it was at 4,000.
I mean,
I
that's a lot.
saw the dyno deal, and it was 39.90.
39.
Which the record is about 700 more than a Pro Charge company. Or a screw.
Will show
Or
on a
500 more than a
Yes.
screw.
Or
Is it gonna make power? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's got no other option. Those
I know
guys
what
right
to
there are
do
going to
with
tell it to.
Yep. These guys right here, they just like to party.
Yes. Yeah, they do. So when it broke the rear end, it shattered the carbon fiber drive shaft, tore the tranny up.
So pretty much
Tore
everything
the
from the
motor up.
firewall back.
Motor went to
Tore- no.
11.
Which will
Oh.
Motor went to 11.4, so we had
Closure
to
of the drive
get
shaft.
into the motor.
Oh,
Then tore a bunch of
man.
stuff up.
And then he had a pretty decent little bill there for the motor that was already fresh.
Two and a half dyno pulls, and it cost me a third member, a drive shaft, a tranny, and 13,000 in there.
I was fixing to say, let's put a number on that. They aren't bad.
So yes, it's been a terrible, terrible week and a half.
Yeah. Can only go up from here, right?
That's what
They-
I thought.
That's what I told him, and then he got mad because he had to spend $13,000 on the motor. He goes, "Remember you said that it's all downhill from here?" I said, "Yeah."
We started
Yeah.
fucking shit up in Brazil. We went there and we blew everything up. Then we came here and
Twice.
blew everything up.
Yeah. Then
3
this
times.
morning I'm getting diesel. Put the nozzle in the tank, squeeze it, turn the walk away, and here's something to turn around. About then the pump had come out.
Oh no, you gotta facial.
right here, just.
And he said as he walked away, his shoes were.
They're still kind of.
Man,
opened the toter door.
I just get in the toter and not come out for the rest of the day.
And then he said he went to take a shower. He said he went to take a shower and he had no water.
Yeah, he got one.
Man.
Oh man. So I'm literally
At
standing
that point, somebody's telling you go home.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I'm standing at the pump like this, and diesel's just running out of my hair and shit, and I'm just.
Get in and roll out or what?
I mean, not saying this is all good stuff, but the last time you had a weekend similar to this, you won. Broke the rear end, broke the back half out of the car.
He did.
You know what I mean?
That's why I keep having him around. He's
That's
always
pretty
seems
much
to be
me.
in everything.
Last half.
I'm like a ray of sunshine floating around all the time.
He just walks around lifting people up.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Hey, just a fucking crunch.
Oh man,
At the end of the night after this race, he's like, "Well, I thought it was."
Walk by this thing, damn.
Yeah, hey man, my bad.
Yeah.
He said front end came up on your first pass, and I thought, man, he's gonna get out of it, and then you didn't, and then
Oh, he don't know you very well.
I was like, oh yeah, no, it never crossed my mind to get out of it.
No, the TPS never even wiggled.
It didn't.
No.
It did cross my mind when it started shaking.
Yeah.
But then, you know.
But then
powered through it.
then it, you know. So obviously, decent pass. We were the first car down that lane, and I mean, I was
Not by choice.
No.
I didn't know that. Like,
towards the wall.
makes a turn.
Awful.
Oh,
Great job there. Making sure no contact was.
Yeah, no, it made a good lick, man. Like, I'm happy, and like I told somebody, they said, hey man, car looked killer. I said, look man, we did everything that we could do, and we still had time to play with all these other toys that people are like, well, Shawn,
won't you focus
Shawn will
on one
never
thing?
do good because he's got too many other things that he focuses on.
Yeah.
I feel like we did what we needed to do this winter, and we prepared, and if we weren't prepared, when we let off the button, things wouldn't go that well. We let off the button, the car made a good lick, and I feel like we've put ourselves in a position to start the season off good. And the first pass, it went good.
Man, dude, like it made it through that 1-2. Like I seen it start moving just a touch right, and it made it through it. And like,
it for sure wasn't real happy. Like
but it was
started.
still fast.
It was fast. It waffled the tire just a little bit, And then, man, whenever I came back to the starting line, you'd have thought that we won the whole race. Like, I thought, man, did I miss it? Was the race over? Everybody's like, dude.
Hey, dude, it was cool. I was happy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and, you know, honestly, we've talked about this in the past. We got a winnable race for first round. We drew Birdman. Now, we raced Birdman in Arizona, and it wasn't a bad race. You know, I mean, we beat him by a car or two. Ish. Still though, we have one mess up, one parts failure, one him treeing me, you know, one me falling asleep in the car, like, and then you lose that race.
So here's the deal, you know, we've had a turbo car, right? What did we do on Friday nights? We were
ran good.
Fast.
We were fast on Friday night.
If we could have raced first round on Friday night when we had the turbo car, man, it would have been a different season in season 5.
It would have.
So, you know, that car is capable. It makes a ton of horsepower. I mean, it's a twin turbo Hemi, you know what I mean? So.
Who's this? Is he racing in this?
Yeah.
Who is that?
I don't know. Good looking car.
It is. Yeah, we're waiting on Dave.
All right, folks, next.
I don't know where Dave is.
Coming up here.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man. So we're fixing to race a turbo car and see what happens.
Man, Dave made a good one on his first one. I was impressed.
Like, first pass that he's ever made, he drew Swanstrom first round. Yep. So he is going to come up. We're going to race him this next pass and see what happens.
You just want to see if our lane was that much faster than yours, or what?
I kind of do that sometimes. Hey, but tell me my carbon guy ain't a bad son of a bitch. It didn't break it. Fucking break.
Why? What'd you hit?
The cone.
You hit the fucking cone and it didn't break?
That's the first cone.
Holy shit.
Taste it. It's fucking time.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. I saw you for a long time. Good job, man. Oh, watch out. Shit. Dave's trying to take you out.
Nice and straight, everything.
You on the brakes down hard? Yeah. God damn. Hey, I was busy. I get things prepared Yeah. Alright, well, let's go see how fucked off the scales are today. Did you get him? Come on. Man, not too fucking bad. No, it's just a little scratched up. Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
He hit the cone.
So who won that race?
If he hit a cone, Dave
Dave
won.
did? Yeah, no, hey, it's...
Yeah, I got it.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Hey, fuck these cars, man. These cars are just a fucking...
That's it.
Hey, they're just
You
a
looking
tool.
for a car when you got this one? You looking for a car when you got this
I
one?
scarred my 916 up the other day,
I
man.
got
It ain't no
about
big deal.
500 foot and shot left on me.
Oh,
and I didn't want to call him, so I threw the chute.
Hey, this is the first time I've seen this car. Whoever painted this did a good fucking job. Whoever painted this car, man, did a good job. It looks good.
All right, let's get this.
Sorry, I didn't go up there to talk to him. So, hey, I'm not real sure. I feel like depending on who we get, aside from getting maybe Robin Roberts or Ryan, we leave this tune-up alone.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's rolling, dude.
We've already got pictures from the stands. I mean, the cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I just drove away from it.
From start to finish.
Yeah. Oh, hey. It's something else letting go of the button and just knowing that all your shit's gonna do what you told it to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's what it does.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, man, I tried not to freak out, but I did just a little bit, and I was like, don't freak out, but I was.
Yeah.
That starter's totally different, man.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna start. I was going, why do you sound like that, starter? It sounds way different. And I'm rolling it over going, oh my God, this starter's messed. It's not gonna start. Hey, and then it started.
Yeah.
So, good thing I'm so calm, you know?
No, you always keep calm and
Yeah.
fiery situations.
Well,
you guys, what in the hell?
We're not real good at drawing. If the goal is to stay away from each other.
There's so many things y'all are good at, but drawing, it's just not one of them.
You know, it seemed like grade 8 last year. Every time we're there for a while,
get a grade 8.
yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Or team attack. It was
Yeah.
the team attack. Other than that, man, we just suck. And what's bad is I looked at my chip and I looked right at him and he goes, I go, what color are you? And he was like, red. And I was like, fuck. And he goes, high or low? And I said, high. And he goes, how high? Yes.
the highest.
Yes, the highest. I mean, obviously we want to do it in the finals. I feel like we're both in a good spot right now that at some point we're gonna meet each other in the finals.
That's what I think
it's
so
gonna
too.
happen.
That's what I think so too. I think this year will be the year that we get to, because you're real fast and consistent this year. I mean, you're doing fantastic.
I mean, so far after
And I'm
two
trying,
rounds,
so-
yes,
Hey,
we are.
man.
You know, hey, with testing, like if you just take the career of the car,
Yeah,
so far so good.
yeah,
And I mean that, but in 2024.
yeah.
So you turn over a new leaf. You told me. You said something of you had grabbed a leaf and you turned it over. Remember that when you did that?
Did I?
Yeah. There was a leaf on my counter and you turned it over. You said, "I'm turning over a new leaf."
Was this 2 years ago? Whenever I went pro charging?
No. It was at Steel.
Oh. Yeah, because we were finally prepared for once.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time we've ever been prepared. And now I can tell people, man, God, you need to get your shit together.
Yeah. You've been telling Dave that. I know.
I've been telling Dave, I love telling Dave that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, get your shit together, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I told Kai that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd come in my trailer. He said, "Man." I said, "I'm sorry to take your money, bro."
Yeah.
He said, "I know, man." He's like, it was close, man. If I'd have left it alone, I think it'd have been different. It'd have been different race." That's what.
Who has the?
Eric
who
told
has-
me.
Cold, man.
It's cold.
God dang. So, not a bad day. We'll discuss our day, but right now we're up here for the final round. Ryan Martin, Jim Howe, final round here at Maple Grove. Who you got?
I mean, come on. I mean, hey, Jim's car's fast too, though.
Oh, yeah.
But like literally, somebody just now asked me, "How come Ryan swapped?" I said, "Look, man, let's be honest. Ryan arguably has the fastest Pro Charger car ever with the gray car.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he did last year.
Yeah.
He didn't even bring it. That should tell you something right there.
Yep.
You know, like when Kai asked us, which car are you bringing? You know, he asked Ryan in the group. I was, come on, man. Wait, he's going to bring the faster car.
Yeah.
And it's not like he brought the red car, but he's got the gray car just in case something happens. There's no just in case.
He just brought the red car.
You know why? Because the red car's faster.
Yep.
So I don't really feel like, I know Ryan built that car to prove to everybody this is how y'all screw cars should run.
Yeah.
And he's fixing to show everybody. He's just like he showed us just a minute
He went
ago.
Fire Marshal Bill on him.
I did. I'm literally talking why Ryan put a screw on his car, because he wants to show everybody how to run a screw. Yeah. Did you see? Here, let me show you this video. Look at how I 60 feet. And then
horsepower.
Boom, he came around me.
Looked like you drifted to the right, though.
Oh, I was. I think I was watching him.
Yeah. Whoa, this was impressive.
Holy shit, Ryan, that's a good pass, buddy. That's what I was thinking in the car. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes.
So maybe if we got close enough to him, we could draft off of him, you know, and get a little side draft.
Look, I ain't upset at all. We ran well. We came out here. We showed what we did over the winter.
Yeah.
All the people who say I'm never going to be competitive because I have too many other projects going on, you are right.
Yeah.
except for the competitive part.
Yeah.
We're competitive. We do have too much going on. We do have, and if I only had one car to focus on, we probably would be faster.
We'd just do some other dumb shit though.
Yeah, we would. Because I'd go, man, I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
And then I'd go do something else.
Yeah.
Jump out of an airplane. Holy shit.
Race is over. Race 1, NPK 2024. We did not win, in case y'all were wondering. But we were not necessarily happy, but we're, you know what I mean? Not upset with how the car performed.
No.
It was fast.
The car did well. Everybody knows it. Like, it did well. We put a couple cars on Kai, which, you know, that's always good.
Oh, it's
Kai's fast. He's always fast.
Yep.
And I feel like he's going to go and change some things up. He's going to be faster next week now.
Definitely going to make some changes.
So it was a good race. Me and Ryan's race was out of control close.
It don't get any closer than that,
I don't
man.
think it's physically possible to
Like,
get any closer than that.
I'd like to see the ticket, just a margin of victory. Like, it had to be 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like
close, man.
the fourth digit.
If the track would have been 5, maybe 10 feet shorter, we'd have won.
Yep. Yeah, it's
But if it had been 10 feet longer, he'd have put half the car on us.
yeah, horsepowers.
The thing makes power, but you can also say that the parity is close.
Yeah.
It's close. Do the screws make more power? Yeah, they do.
It's undeniable.
But they can't 60 foot what the Pro Charger can 60 foot, obviously.
Yeah.
And if they can, then we need to adjust the rules.
Then, yes, we need another 25 to 50 off.
Yeah, because it looked like we left fairly close.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You know how it is. Whenever you out 60 foot somebody, it looks like you got left on. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure that I left on him, but I out 60 footed him. The car started pulling, and then all of a sudden, probably about 3:30, the pull stopped, and then here comes.
It was like Mortal Kombat. Come here.
That's right. And honestly, on the big end, we got nothing left.
No.
Like, we're all out.
Yeah.
The ugly volute even made the air was good this weekend. Mm-hmm. And somebody asked, you know, and I told them, you know, that volute was worth a pound and a half this weekend. Well, the air was good. Okay, when the air's bad, it's still worth a pound.
Yeah.
A pound is a pound. So, yeah, it's ugly.
Oh man, it's ugly. God awful.
It's ugly. There's not. Can't even sugarcoat it at all. It's ugly. Looks like the Mordor Nova.
Yep.
And that was a joke.
So for everyone that keeps thinking that you're the first person to tell us, and it's the funniest joke ever,
that it looks like the Mordor Nova.
Yeah, we've heard it 1,000 times over, and we were the first ones to say it.
I thought that as soon as the first time I saw it, I thought, oh my God, that looks like something the Mordor Nova has on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they did that as a joke.
Yep.
But now we made it for real.
It's for real.
It's for real now. At this point, we've said it. We're going to do whatever we can to go fast, whether it be ugly or not. The wrap is lighter than paint. Mm-hmm. I'm happy with the wrap. The car looks good white. The car performed well. Now, Would I have peeled the wrap off if we'd have went out and lost first round? Maybe. I don't know. Hey,
we'll never know.
I'm pretty superstitious guy.
Yeah.
You know, and you know me, I'm not really much on change. But if you keep on doing something and it's not working for you, then maybe change is good.
I mean, that's the literal definition of insanity, is to keep on doing the same things, expecting better results, and it not happen. You know?
Well, somebody said something this weekend. How do you feel? And I said, we did what we had to do over the winter. I feel like we're prepared, and that's the best that we can do. So we went out, we were prepared. We barely lost to Ryan. It was a killer race. We did well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
we just wish we could brush up on our drawing skills.
Man, if that would have been the final round, shoo.
The whole time I'm going, I'll race anybody here. It doesn't matter. I want to stay away from Ryan until the finals.
Just couldn't make it happen.
Can't make it happen. So
it was a good race, though.
It was a good race.
You did everything you needed to do to win that race, and it wasn't in the cards that time.
Also, no excuses. I did everything that I could, like you said. The car performed everything. Right lane was a little bit better.
It was.
We went faster all night in the right lane than what we did in the left. We turned it up, and it took it. It still wasn't bad.
Because we got a good-ass car.
We went towards the center line just a little bit, and I wasn't real sure if it was because I was watching him. Literally, I was, oh no, you know, I could see him. I saw him the whole time, even though, or at least the way I remember it. You never remember it the way that it happens. You always end up looking at the video going, because we talked about what we thought happened down there, and Ryan goes, man, dude, I think we left and neither one of us gained anything the whole track. And then once we watched and that's kind of how it felt. You know, I felt like he was right there the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And
there's only so much you can process in 3 seconds while you're driving a car that fast, you know?
Yeah, and then you start remembering things, and this happened, and a lot of times that's not how it happened. And that's what gets people in trouble. They get out of the car and they go, oh, dude, it was so close, man, I almost had you. And then you watch the video and you never had me.
Yeah.
It was the only time it was close. The only time that it was close is whenever
before the amber's dropped.
Before the green light came on.
Yeah.
So, it was a good weekend. There was a lot of people here.
There was a ton of people here yesterday.
So, for the people that think the NPK is on its way out, it's probably not.
Yeah, your post may not age well.
Yeah.
So there is obviously a lot of rumors going around. NPK's on its way out, et cetera, et cetera. What's going on? I know you guys had a meeting.
We did. We had a big meeting. NPK it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. The only thing that's going somewhere is Discovery. And that kind of seems like that's going nowhere.
Yeah.
The powers that be kind of seemed stoked about Discovery not coming back on board because now they can do different stuff. One of the biggest problems with having something like this right here, the live stuff, is everybody complains that spoiler alerts, you know, and there's way too many spoiler alerts. So from what I can understand, they got some big money guys involved, Dana White being one of them.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
Like for real, for real?
Like for real. And so they are going to come in and find sponsors and make it like pay-per-view events. Like, there's a lot to figure out, and that's the reason that we're not doing it yet. We're trying to do these first 3 races. The 4th race, which happens to be the race that we're not going to be at, starts the points, and it starts the live feeds. So
not necessarily pay-per-view, but a live streaming service.
A live streaming service. Yeah. Yes. It's not the same thing, right?
No, because people will get upset if they think that they have to go to their cable box and click pay to view it instead of getting on their Roku box and go to whatever streaming service. I think this is going to kind of be like, who do we watch the Pro Model World Series on? Like a flow racing.
Kind of like a flow racing deal.
Except not sucky.
Except hopefully have better service.
Yeah.
And what they're going to try to do is in between rounds and all that stuff, they're still going to have cameras like over in our pits and go around from pit to pit and see what everybody's doing, which I think it has the possibility of being really cool.
Yeah, no, it could for sure.
And then there's going to be no more spoiler alerts. You're going to watch everything live, or you're not.
Yep.
You know, nobody knows if our fans will buy all the pay-per-views or whatever.
Or whatever it
live
may
feeds. Yeah, whatever it may be. I don't know what it'll cost. I don't know anything about any of that. I do know
I'm a driver.
I'm a driver. That's it. I let off the button, and we win races.
Yep.
I do know that. I will be watching the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'll rent it and I'll see what it's like and I'll check it all out. And then we're gonna have to come back the following race after that. And we're gonna have to put in work because we're gonna be behind. We're gonna be 50 points behind somebody.
Yep. We're gonna start the season off with 0 points.
We'll start the season off the second race with 0 points, and we will be 50 points behind somebody. We will literally probably be in dead last.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, for those keeping up with the bet of the Shawn and Ryan versus Kai and Swanstrom.
So obviously not everyone knows about this. So let's start. What is this? There is a bet between four
Swanstrom
people.
put it all out there for everybody. So we have a big group text, and it's basically a big shit talk text is what it is. Over the winter, guys will, you just stay in touch with everybody. And there's, 12 guys from NPK in it.
Mm-hmm.
And, Swanstrom's always wanting to bet, and he's always talking shit too.
Yeah.
And him and Kai go at it back and forth all the time, and Swanstrom's trying to lock in races with every time he lines up with people. Well, I most of the time stay quiet in the betting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I will bet with people, but I'm not going to say I'll take a bet with any one of y'all anytime. That's just not really me.
Yeah.
But Ryan told them, as everybody was betting, said, I got $500 on anybody that lines up next to Shawn all season. And Swanstrom said, locked, or Kai said locked.
Yeah.
One of them said locked first. And then they said something about, why don't we do Kai and Swanstrom versus Ryan and Shawn? And they were all for it.
Yeah.
Now bear in mind, this is before the season starts. They're all for it. So so now there's an unspoken, every time I line up with Kai or Swanstrom, there's $500 on the line. Uh-huh. And at the end of the year, $1,500 on whoever is the highest.
Oh, is it 15 or 25?
I thought it was $1,500, but I don't know.
Oh.
It could be. I told them I'm good for whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want to do,
yeah.
I'm in. I honestly, I don't care if they want to go for a couple thousand every time we line up. Because honestly, I feel like where we're at, even before this first race, where we're at, I think that we're going to be as competitive as anybody out here. So we ended up drawing Kai second round, and we may have put a little gap on him. So
just a little one,
just a little gap.
Just one of 69 Nova would fit in.
Yeah, maybe minus the wheelie bars.
Yeah,
but I know that I talked to him afterwards. He said he turned it up a little bit too much. That's what you gotta do, baby. You gotta turn it up to outrun me. So
yeah, we've done it racing him before.
We have, and we've talked about this before. We want to be those people that you got to go somewhere that you've never been to try to outrun them, and then you end up messing it up yourself.
Yep.
So consistency goes a long ways in this, and if you go A to B down the track, you're going to win a lot of races.
They are going to kick us out pretty soon, so we'll go ahead and finish getting this thing packed up, get the Mac air bladders aired up so the car travels good. And,
that's literally, the guys put everything up. The one thing that I do is regardless if the guys...
other than pay for all this shit.
Yeah. I always walk around the truck, just make sure everything's good to go. I always check all the tires, bearings and everything on the trailer. I always do the bladders myself. Not that I don't think that they can do it, but that's just part of my routine. I want to make sure that the car is safe, and I also check everything that they do while I'm doing this. Yeah. So
it's just part of what I do. I always get up the next morning, just make sure the car's secured, check everything in here, because that thing right there will roll through the grill of the thing.
Yeah, I have to get a new intercooler, radiator,
so
headlights, bumper.
Yeah. Obviously, we underestimated the amount of fuel that we was going to use again this weekend, and we
dried up.
We don't have any fuel, so that's got to happen.
Get on the horn with VP tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get some to Virginia. Virginia, actually, Tyler's probably got some there.
He probably does.
But
yeah, if need be, we'll holler. Our good buddy Tyler Crossno is still running that track, and it's one of the fastest tracks in the country.
Yep, in the world.
PDRA was there this weekend,
yeah.
So it's
which means our tuner was there this weekend.
It's going to be fast this weekend.
Have fun staring into that sun though. About 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Man,
they are going to kick us out pretty soon, so we'll go ahead and finish getting this thing packed up, get the Mac air bladders aired up so the car travels good. And
that's literally the guys put everything up. The one thing that I do is regardless if the guys,
other than pay for all this shit.
Yeah. I always walk around the truck, just make sure everything's good to go. I always check all the tires, bearings and everything on the trailer. I always do the bladders myself. Not that I don't think that they can do it, but that's just part of my routine. I want to make sure that the car is safe, and I also check everything that they do while I'm doing this. Yeah. So it's just part of what I do. I always get up the next morning, just make sure the car's secured, check everything in here, because that thing right there will roll through the grill of the thing.
Yeah, I have to get a new intercooler, radiator,
so
headlights, bumper.
Yeah. Obviously, we underestimated the amount of fuel that we was going to use again this weekend, and we
dried up.
We don't have any fuel, so that's got to happen.
Get on the horn with VP tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get some to Virginia. Virginia, actually, Tyler's probably got some there.
He probably does.
But
yeah, if need be, we'll holler. Our good buddy Tyler Crossno is still running that track, and it's one of the fastest tracks in the country.
Yep, in the world.
PDRA was there this weekend,
so which means our tuner was there this weekend.
It's going to be fast this weekend.
Have fun staring into that sun though. About 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Man, you know what? You see what I've been doing?
I did. I just figured it fell.
No, I like it.
Do you?
No, it doesn't. That does not fall.
Okay, good.
No, but we got to do something different. Is it in here?
Yeah.
I can't. It's already scratched.
Yeah. Seen that.
Sucks.
I've seen that.
So we need to figure something out for me to hang my helmet. I literally, this is the first time this year, guys, that I put my visor down. And I put it down because it's the same thing as putting my sunglasses on.
Yeah.
So it was pretty nice.
So
I won't do it at night.
So
but
I was pulling you to the line, and then I looked up after you were there, and I was like, and it was down. I thought it just fell, and you were tired of messing with it.
No, it's not bad, man.
Yeah.
I mean, safety first.
I mean,
plus,
safety.
Normally I just leave it up and put my sunglasses on. Well, that's the same thing. I've never had a tinted visor before.
Yeah.
So, obviously at night I won't wear it, but it's not bad.
Good. So,
need a flashlight.
Oh yeah, no, we don't got one.
Yeah,
you have to use your phone. So, finished packing up here. Little Pete's hooked up to the merch trailer. Need to fire up Big Pete, air everything up, and then we're gonna hit the road. So Shawn needs to hit a truck wash. This thing's filthy. Did you miss the truck wash or what?
I did. Remember, I missed the exit.
Oh yeah.
I missed the exit, and we're really far up north. And
you can't just flip around.
You can't.
It's all turnpikes up here.
Here's some of the stuff people gave me this weekend. This is really cool. Look at this. So people bring me a lot of these, and I save them all.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I have some of them in here, right?
You did. I don't know if you happen to take them in, though, or something.
This is kind of a catch-all drawer right here.
Yeah, no, they used to be in that top drawer.
Yeah, I have them somewhere. But this one is really cool because the dude was a lineman.
Like a power line.
Power line, yes.
Not football.
Oh, yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Oh.
And then somebody gave me some blue dice too because they know that blue's my favorite color. Is what he told me.
Yeah, for the burnout truck.
For the burnout truck, and I'm 100% going to put them in too.
Hell yeah, matches all the other blue on that thing.
And then, you know, people give me stuff every once in a while. This girl right here made this picture of the 55.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. And then, you know, Iski brought us the welcome basket.
Yeah.
They probably could have done without that.
Yeah,
Remember the last time we drank around at the track?
We don't drink. Yeah, we do not drink. Look at this, though.
Hey, there's Mr. Goodbars in there, dog.
I believe it. Yeah, right there.
Yep.
How about that? That deal that lady made for me to give to Dominator. See this?
Yeah.
So, well, Dominator was not here this weekend, and she is a Mopar person.
Oh, yeah.
Enough said, right?
Yep.
She's a Mopar person, and I promised her I would get this to Dominator.
Okay. Right on.
He's gonna want it too.
Oh, for sure.
So
For sure. So that's gonna wrap it.
Is this yours?
It is.
You've been missing that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is like everywhere.
Yeah, no, they're in the Mini, they're in here. Yeah, and I've got 3 or 4 of them because whenever I lose one of these, I just buy another one off Amazon. So that's going to do it for us here at Maple Grove for NPK 2024.
And hopefully 25 and 26
Yeah,
and 27.
and moving forward.
And it really sucks because the people are so cool here, but maybe we can go somewhere else.
Yep, I bet there's lots of cool places to go. So we appreciate y'all watching this video. We are for sure going to crank these out this year. We're not going to wrap them up 3 at a time like we did last year. 5 months down the road, we're going to do them as they happen. So as always, click the subscribe button if you have not already. Like the video, comment, and
I also had, remember the 2 little old ladies that we really like? Yeah, man, they're awesome. She told me whenever she wins my car that she is going to give the money back to me for a sponsorship, and then she's going to give me the car back to me.
Man, so there's
Man,
that.
the 2 little old ladies, man, they come every year bearing gifts.
Yeah.
Bear in mind.
Yeah, gifts.
And I know everybody here had a good weekend because it was 420 yesterday.
You could smell it.
You could smell it was 420, and everybody would let me know that it was 420. I haven't had that many drugs offered to me since college, and I've never turned that many down. So it was a wild weekend for sure. I know everybody here had a good time. And the 2 little old ladies, man, I wish I knew their names, man. They are awesome.
Hey, if
we come and see them,
you know they watched the
awesome.
video. If y'all are watching this video, please email us 187customs@themurdernova.com and just let us know.
Man, they're awesome. So they're funny too. I'll bet they're a good time.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's time to go before they kick us out.
Yeah, for real.